Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Easy Explanation. In this video tutorial, we'll be learning about how to write C program to reverse a string without using the built-in strrev function. So before writing the code, let us first understand the logic in order to reverse the string. So let us say I have a string S. So char S equals to A, B, C. So our program should print the output as C, B, A, the string in reversed order. So in order to store the reverse string, we will be creating one more string called as a char D of some given size. Let us say the size is 100. Now our string S will look like this. S, A, B, C, and finally terminated by /0. So it will be 0, 1, 2, and 3. And another string D of some given size. Okay, it will look like this. Now I have to copy the content of a string S into a string D in reverse order. So what we have to do is we have to write D of 0 is equals to S of 2, D of 1 equals to S of 1. So let us say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and again D of 2 is equals to S of 0. So after copying, our string D will look like this: C, B, A. Now this is not a string, it is just a character array. In order to convert it into a string, what we have to do is we have to terminate it by /0. So we have to write D of 3 is equals to /0. Okay, so we'll be using this logic in order to reverse the string. So we'll have one character pointer pointing at this location, another character pointer pointing at this location. So after every copy, decrement the character pointer of source string and increment the character pointer of destination string, and finally after copying these contents in reverse order, terminate the string by /0 symbol or a special character /0. So the first thing that we need to do is get the length of a source string so that we can get the index of last element. So we will be writing one custom function called as xstrlen to get the length of a string. Then we will be writing the reverse string function. Now let's write the logic for this. So hash include stdio.h int main create to a string char source and one des or reverse string rev 100. We'll be asking the user to enter the source string. So printf enter the string to reverse. So gets src. Now first we need to get the length of a string. So for that we'll be declaring one more variable called as len. In len we'll be storing the value returned by string length function. So xstr len, and we'll be passing the source string. Okay, now let us write the logic to get the length of a string. So int xstrlen, then we'll be storing the base address into a character pointer called as s, get one variable called as length equals to 0. Now while star s is not equals to /0, we have to write length plus plus and again increment the address s plus plus and finally return the length value. So return length from this function. So in this way we can get the length of a string. Once we have length of a string, we can now write the logic to reverse the string. We'll be calling one function called as x str rev. We'll be passing the source string src, destination string rev, and the length of string len. Now we'll be writing the logic to reverse the string in this function x str rev. So void x str rev. Then for source string we'll be creating a character pointer called as s. For reverse string we'll be creating a character pointer called as a r. To store the length we'll be using l. Now we have to traverse the source string in reverse order. For that we need one loop. For that I'll be creating one variable called as I. I'll be storing the index of last element into variable I, or initializing the variable I with index of last element. It will be given by length minus 1, or sorry, l minus 1, and I should be greater than equals to 0, since we have to move from last index into up to index 0. So I greater than equals to 0, and every time I minus minus. Now in order to access the element at the first position, we need one more variable called as j equals to 0 for destination string, and we'll be storing the at the first position of, or at the index j of reverse string, we will be storing the element of s of ith position, and finally write j plus plus. Okay, so by using this logic we can copy the content of source string into reverse string in reverse order, and then finally terminate the reverse string by /0 symbol. For that we'll be writing again star r plus j equals to /0. Now once the character array is terminated, now we have a string. Then finally we can print the string in main function. So see, this is the logic for reverse string. This is the logic to get the length of a string, and this is our main function. Now finally write the reverse string, or print the reverse string here. /n, the reverse of string percentage s is percentage s/n, and the source string is given by src, and reverse string is given by rev. So if there is no any logical error, then this program should compile and produce the result. If there is any logical error, they will try to solve the error. So okay, so we need to declare the function prototype also. Control C, Control V. So never forget to mention the function prototype. Control C, again Control V. Compile the code. Okay, enter the source string ABC, that is reverse of string ABC is CBA. So this is correct. Again I'll be writing one more. Enter the string NEPAL, the reverse of a string NEPAL is LAPEN, which is correct. So this is what the result we are trying to get. And in this way you can write the logic or implement the logic in order to reverse the string without using the built-in function xstrlen. So please have a good look at this code one more time. Okay, so I'll zoom in a bit. So I hope every one of you understood the concept. If you have any queries regarding this, please mention in the comment section, and please like, share and subscribe our channel for more videos. Thank you everyone.